Hey, happy 4th of July. I just want to talk to you real quick about courage. This is my first 4th of July celebration as an American, so I'm very excited about that. But I wanted to touch on the topic of courage and that this country was built on courage. But I also wanted to remind us as Christians, it takes just as much courage to go for what we know is God's will in our life or the goals that we want. But it takes just as much courage to suppress what we want for the greater good, for the obedience of following God's plan. This country was not built on people being comfortable. In fact, it was built on the exact opposite. It was built on the hard labor and sacrifice of people who made choices. Some of them did not, a lot of them did not have a choice, but to put in the work that it took to make this country great. And after the work that Jesus did on the cross, I think we ought to raise the bar for our definition of sacrifice. I think things that are really basic in the Christian life, like reading our Bible and worshiping on Sundays and mentoring other people and witnessing to other people, those things are actually really basic. Those should not be deemed as what we might call a sacrifice or something that would take a lot of skill or a lot of courage. I want to encourage you, keep your heart tender for the things of the Lord, to have compassion in his people, to meet people where they are. Have the Holy Spirit guide you in those things. But those other things, stay hard. Be brave. Do what you need to do. There are things that I have to do every day that I'm not particularly fond of. But I know it's good for me. I know that's God's will for me. I know that in time, it'll just become a habit. And it'll glorify the Lord. So it takes just as much courage to suppress what you want for his glory. Stay encouraged. Talk to you soon.